Making headlines right now is a Deer Park father arrested for slapping his daughter's classmate. Now, the boy, according to the father, was bullying his little girl.
Christian parents, what do you do? We're gonna find out right now.
Now it is our top story because making headlines right now is a Deer Park father arrested for slapping his daughter's classmate. Now, the boy, according to the father, was bullying his little girl.
Dad is now charged with injury to a child, and Janelle Bluta had a chance to...
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yo. So the dad apparently smacks this kid for bullying his daughter and caught a charge.
Speak with him and his daughter about what went down. Janelle.
Well, that dad says he didn't intend to get physical with the boy, and he does regret that. But what he doesn't regret is standing up for his daughter.
Right.
I've learned.
12-year-old Presley Rigney says she was getting bullied.
I was just minding my own business, not saying anything, and he had actually walked up to me and had said, like, you look like you're transgender and stuff, and saying I have no chest.
And the past few weeks at school have...
And this type of stuff causes people to commit suicide. This type of stuff causes people to shoot up schools. This type of stuff sends people into depression and anxiety. Like, y'all don't understand. Bullying is real, man. Bullying is real. So, although, like, the dad was wrong, I understand. I understand. I understand.
After in tears before the bell rings.
And he threw ice cream at me. He actually flicked a spoonful of ice cream at me on my shirt, and
That's too much.
yeah, it was just very hurtful.
She called her parents and told them what was happening. Her stepdad came to pick her up.
I was like, okay, let's go home. And he goes, no, I want to have a word with them.
A word was all it was supposed to be, but James Peace says it escalated.
It might not even gone as far as it did if he would have quit running his mouth.
The criminal complaint says it happened here outside the...
So, I'll take that. So I guess the boy that was bullying his daughter had said something out of pocket to the dad when he went to have a conversation with the brother. And I guess he just teed off on him because he said the wrong thing. Hey, man. What Bernie Mac say? You old enough to talk back. I ain't gonna finish it. This is a Christian channel, but y'all understand. But we gonna talk about it. That was the flesh. Forgive me. Woo, but I got a daughter.
The boy and a friend were walking home from school when confronted by Peace. All caught on camera. Police say the video showed Peace slapping the 12-year-old with such severity that it knocked his headphones out of his ear.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He smacked my man's AirPods out his ears. Dag, Pops.
I wish we would have gone differently. Maybe I should have, where's his parents at? I probably should have walked him home and talked to his parents, but I didn't like where his mouth was taking him and what he was saying. And if, like I said, if I wasn't intimidating him, what were they doing to her every day?
Peace says he...
Facts. If I'm intimidating to you, what do you think you're doing to my child at school every day? You don't like being bullied, but you out here bullying kids. You out here bullying your classmates and stuff. Tripping. I understand, Pops.
Regrets getting physical, but for his daughter, he says the mugshot and permanent mark on his record are worth it.
It's worth it. Oh. I'm sorry. As a brother that has a daughter and that have been through that and all of that stuff, and Listen, I give it to this brother right here. No Diddy. I give it to this brother, man. Kudos to you, my brother.
I'm not gonna walk around here and hurt no kids. I never have before in my life. It's just I defend my kids, and if it was ever the same way, I would check my own kids in front of you if I needed to, right then and there.
Right then and there. Yep.
Well, the family says the one thing they have been surprised about is the outpouring of support that they've received online. We've tried reaching out to the family of the boy who is injured, but we have not yet heard back. Peace says he will deal with whatever consequences come his way. That punishment could mean up to 5 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Hey, some parents don't care about no jail time. Some parents don't care about no fine. But then we also have to look at the other piece to the puzzle, right? So, seeing as though we are believers, we also have to abide by the scriptures. I know what the flesh wants to do, but what does scripture say about this? Matthew 5. Let's go ahead there. Matthew 5:43. Ye have heard that it hath been said, Thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. Hey, this right here is hard for any parent to take on the chin. Your child is getting bullied at school, but Jesus is telling me, it's written in red, Jesus is telling me to still love these people and do good to these people in the midst of what I'm dealing with. I still have a mandate to do good to them, to love them in spite of what they are doing to me. That's what Matthew 5:43 through 45 is talking about. That's a major calling, man. Luke 23 verse 34. Then said Jesus, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Sometimes these people, I'm not gonna say they don't know what they're doing, but sometimes they don't know the deeper magnitude of what they're doing, especially when your kids are children of God and they are believers, they're in church, they know who God is and all of that. So it makes a difference when those type of kids is going through bullying, because those type of kids are called, and parents as well, we're all called to say, God, forgive them. And we're called to forgive those same people. We're called to forgive those same people. Matthew 5:38. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil. But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other one also. We are called to avoid all type of confrontation. The Bible said, Jesus said, if somebody smites you on the right cheek, let them hit the other one. Turn the one so they can hit the other one. There's a certain way that us as believers have to operate, even when evil is done to us. But then I come across stuff like this in Proverbs 22 verse 15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. I'm an advocate for this. I'm an advocate for this. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. I'm also a firm believer of it takes a village as well. So if I understand what this dad did, because apparently this bully was not getting the rod of correction at home. So this dad took it upon himself to extend this rod of correction to this child. I get it. I'm from Mississippi. I definitely understand. But then I look at stuff like Galatians 5:22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith. Look at verse 23. Meekness, temperance. Y'all know what that word temperance means? Self-control. Now, sometimes when it comes to your children, we don't have self-control. I understand. But then we also have to, we got to look at the scripture on this, because this is what we have to live by. The fruit, one of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control, temperance. That's what that word means. And then Galatians 5:16. Look at this. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. That word lust right there is not dealing with just sexual lust. This is talking about desires, fleshly desires. What I desire is what that brother did. What I desire is what he did. If I gotta come somewhere on behalf of my child, behind my children, I don't know what's going to happen. Which is why the Bible gives us clear instruction to walk in the Spirit, and you won't fulfill the desires of your flesh. What is the desires of the flesh? To act out, kick a child in the throat, smack the child, do what that brother did. All right. So as believers, we're called to live differently in spite of what may happen to us or may be happening with us. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this video and this news article and the scriptures that I have given, and share your thoughts and opinions, negative and positive. I'm open to all of it. All right. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed Thursday. Peace.